Ooh, okay. Welcome. Let's see. I can make this a little louder. I can make it so I'm not looping myself. There we go. Jeez. Okay. Yeah. Welcome, Judd. Have a good Thanksgiving day and night. Thank you. I did. Should I go over it now or wait for more people to come in? I'll just say it was good. Had a lot of yummy food. It was great. I love holidays that have food. That's great. Welcome. Want to say Pan? Got some funny little squiggles on top of your letters. Welcome. Let's see. Yeah, I like food. So having some really yummy food is a great way to celebrate. Having a celebration be about food is great. Yeah, I think we had all the traditional stuff. Obviously turkey, good cranberry, stuffing, mashed potatoes, green bean casserole, all the good stuff. It was great. I had fun. Well, welcome, guys. We'll get going in just a bit here. A couple more seconds. So how have you been? Hope you liked my animation I made. You may or may not have seen it. I don't know. It got around a little bit, so that was good. More than usual, so that's good. Of my amazing derpy animation. Okay. Set it up. There we go. Okay. Well, welcome. Good to see you. Yeah, I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving and or time. Last week or so. Yeah, hopefully you were able to watch my. I have to like yell over my music. Let's make it a little louder. Very professional me. To be like, let's change some stuff here. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, the Thanksgiving video that was fun. I made that like in 2 days, really. So, wasn't able to get every idea that I wanted, but I had enough that's like, yeah, I'm good. You can see some of that extra little ideas I had in the storyboards, and I put those on Patreon. So, if you wanted to see a little bit more behind the scenes stuff, I put a bunch of my stuff, extra content and behind the scenes and extra stuff on my Patreon. So, if you want to pledge and support me and get some cool stuff, exclusive stuff, go and pledge whenever you want. Link in the description to join the Patreon if you want to do that. Good plug. Well, welcome. Hi. Hello. I just keep assuming you're Sasha, so welcome. Yeah, I will say that this stream will be cut short, relatively. I have an appointment in an hour, so guess I'll go for an hour, and then it's actually about an hour and a half from now, so I'll have to end the stream in an hour, so it'll be a shorter stream today, so sorry. But yeah, so today I will be editing on my Stream Shorts Volume 9. Apparently I've been doing these for so long now. But I forgot to actually been doing these for a while. I haven't done them since apparently like 2020. So there's some stuff that I've still got. Oh, it's beeping. This software is DaVinci Resolve. It's a nice editing suite. So just trying it out. I edited the Thanksgiving video in DaVinci and a couple other stuff way before also. So, I your check. Ah, welcome. Yeah. Let's use translator. Okay. Well, hopefully this will be visually stimulating enough in some other way for you. So I was like, yeah, I'm not even gonna try, or I'll just super butcher it and just say it completely incorrect. So I was like, yeah, nah, I'm good. I'll just say pawn. Yeah. Oh, cool, you know about DaVinci. Okay, maybe you can help me a little bit. In case I get a little worried about something. And welcome, Cookie. All right, now the gang's all here. Welcome, welcome. I haven't really started yet. I just kind of been talking about my not much actually, but I got the that I haven't done a stream shorts in like a couple years. So I was like, well, been kind of lacking on videos recently. So I was like, let's just go ahead and do some old classics from way longer, like in 2020 to 21. I made a spreadsheet to help me. That is Animate. Hang on. Animate might be opening right now. There it is. I just clicked on the dashboard accidentally. Let's close that real quick. There we go. So for like Premiere for free, exactly. And if you want, you can pay like $300 to get the full suite. There's some stuff later that's like if you go into like more scarier functions, like you could have like nodes and stuff and actual scarier stuff like clips and more editing stuff. So yeah, once we really, if you really want to be professional about it, then yeah, you can do that. But we can see how much I can do for free. It's pretty complete basically. But if you wanted like more, of everything, there's like some editing transitions that's just like, hey, if you're not allowed to use that. But yeah, DaVinci Resolve has a free version, which I'm using. I've used it for a couple projects, like the Thanksgiving one. I edited that. It only took like 5 seconds to render and export, so it's pretty good. And I do have my cheat sheet here. Who knows what's in here? There's a bunch of random stuff, but I'm thinking that I want to do start from 2020 last stuff. This is where my last stream shorts ended, basically here. So I want to do a video that either is this one. I might include the heartwarming tree, or maybe not. I don't know. But I want to include this one for volume 9, and then this for volume 10, and this for volume 11. And I'm thinking about doing them every month or so now, one a month. So I just got to play some catch up basically by doing a whole bunch just in one of them. I could do this in half, but it's more thematically better if it's kind of like 1 year or so. Well, it seems like a lot, but a lot of them are like pictures or just a bunch of graphics. There's only like a couple animations that would take a bit, but I don't think this. Well, let's see how long the timeline will be, but I don't expect it to be. It's not gonna be like 10 minutes. It might be like 5 minutes or something. But yeah. So I think I will let you choose something that has the right frame rate. That's the tree one, I think. Yeah, it's 24 FPS. This is just me like highlighting over it, like it's just doing a nice preview of the entire shot there. So I can add this into media pool. And so now it's down here. And then I can add this into my clip folder, put that in there, go to edit, and now it's in here. So now I can play with it here. I can see the waveform as well. think I'll also just mute the track and get the music back up. What I want to do is do this in order, but I just needed to get the right frame rate so it knows what I want, basically. I think one of them is like in 25 FPS. Yeah, for some reason, this one is in 25. A lot of the other pictures, if I just put a picture in, I think it'll just assume it might be like 29.9875 or something as a frame rate. And it's like, that's a weirdly specific decimal. That's like, I don't want to play with that. So, but yeah, this one is also 24. This one, that's what's also 24. Sounds like 720p. So that's interesting. I think first one will be 11520 paint scribbles. So let's check these out. I think it's these guys. I think I'll just select all of these and add to the. Oops. I just clicked it really fast. It's out of here. Hopefully my. So I'm not familiar enough with this program enough to be able to just do things quite yet. So there's gonna be some stuff that's like, what did I just do? I think I did a frame changing. I kind of want to undo this a little bit. I'm scared of what I actually clicked on. Oh, I did to meeting pool of offset. Must have been what I did. There. Okay. That'd be better. Welcome, Wesley. Welcome, welcome. Wesley game. It's either Sue or she. Welcome. Okay. So I think I could just add it from here, actually. I don't think I need this yet. I can kind of figure out which one of these is the first one. Can't see what the names. Okay. So I labeled them. The stream would have been like just me finding these files. Let's see what this does. Beep. So which one is this? Inspector A1, A2. Might be in order. Might be in order. Cool. Okay. I didn't have to play with that too much. Cool. So if I just play it, then this goes for automatically how long? About 5 seconds. Cool. I can also see whether or not this goes to 23 frames and it goes to 0, which means that it's 24 frames. That's right. So each of these go for 5 seconds, which if you just watch it, it's kind of, this is real time. This is kind of slow. So might do it like a little faster. Yeah. So this is where all the creativity can come in here, where I can probably watch this and be like, well, yeah. Yeah. This is from like 3 years ago, where I did a stream where actually you guys, and I think Cookie gave me a couple random squiggles, and then I drew the black little scribbles to draw what the character would be, little monsters of everything. So that's that. Let's just add them all in, and then I can work on it from there. And then we did drawings with Cookie, so that'll be 1110. So that's this one. 1110. I can add that in. I mean, this picture. You can also see by my. This is the black square of actually where everything is. So if I wanted to, what if I can view? Let's see. Safe area. Let's do some safe area. So this is actually. Let's see. That's fun. Get in there. Hang on. So the save view is actually all the way over here. So if I wanted to, I could add an extra graphic or something. I wonder if I can like grab this, move it up a layer, and then put like a... I wonder if I can add a rectangle. If I could just add a shape or something. Unless that's too much. Otherwise, I could just add a... there's all of these stuff as well. Apparently, I favorited a camera shake. Camera shake. Hello. Wow, wow. Use there, ruler. Welcome. Thank you. So there's a bunch of different things, and I think this is where it starts to become like, hey, if you want to buy, then some of these extra stuff, like some of these fusion stuff or Fairlight stuff. I think the first time I saw it, it was like, whoa. It was like, hey, you can't use that. You gotta buy it. Wow. Thank you. There's titles. I definitely want titles later. What the? Yeah, this is... Huh. If I just add like this, I got a bottom. Essentially, that's sort of what I want. Let's see. Welcome, Sonic. Hello. Trying to see if I can figure out how to... I can change this in some way. I didn't get contrast brightness. If I can turn up the brightness, there we go. So I just added apparently a slug that. So if I turn off the video on here, or this one, so I added an extra piece of paper so I can widen it out because it wasn't filling up the whole screen. So that's what I mean, like I have to like do some interesting little editing tricks like that, which no one really knows or cares. So it's like, hey, ooh, what does that do? Oh my god, I could fade just with that. Oh my god. There's so many things that's like I've had to go back and forth. If I had to like edit stuff with my regular videos, I have to like actually like figure out and plan out like what editing software I gotta use based on the project. Because sometimes I would want things, like specific things that might be in Premiere and some things that might be in After Effects. So now when I was working on Midnight Mirrors, it was like, ooh, I can't do all these cool effects and cartoon shadings and lightings and brightness and effects and Gaussian blurs and all this other stuff that I want to composite into the animation. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll use After Effects. But then I would make an After Effects video, export that, bring that into Premiere as a long timeline and export that because in some ways Premiere, Adobe Premiere's codec for exporting is actually way better. And it's like, oh, okay. Like I actually exported DaVinci's for the Thanksgiving video. I exported the Thanksgiving video that I just released like this week through DaVinci, and it actually like got corrupted on the last frame. So I was like, what? So I was like, okay. So I did a bunch of different little tests and stuff and changed some codec stuff, and I was like, huh, it's still not working. It's still kind of like glitch out at the end. Where the last frame and have like these little specks or like little rainbow shapes and stuff at it. I was like, that's weird. So I didn't want that. So I brought the exported DaVinci video into Premiere, exported that as a video, and put that on YouTube, and it worked. Yeah. So let's see. So we did 1, 2. Underwater is the next one. Yeah, you know about this art. Thank you, Cookie, for being part of this. Should be this one. I guess it's just not thumbnailing here. There we go. This might be trickier to add a background to it, so I might have to do other effects maybe. Where I can maybe just have it be kind of zoomed in, maybe, and then do like a pan up or down or something. You do something like that, basically. Because I don't have it fill up the... It needs to fill up the whole space, otherwise it looks really awkward. This picture's in a square aspect ratio, but the video is going to be widescreen. So it'd be better if I zoomed in to it and then do a pan or something. I think that's what I'll do. Okay, let's get in there. Next is buffing on the shelf. Okay, that's this one. This will be our first actual animation. If you can believe that. I was a bit lazy last night, so I only got the I got a GIF version of the animation. I should have gone back and like re-export it or find my original. Actually, I think I would have only exported it as a GIF. So I probably want to go back to my Toon Boom animation and re-export it as a MP4. So I feel like the quality in a GIF is actually... GIFs have lower color quality. So there's a little more banding and more, yeah, on special effects like that. Right here. There's actually, instead of being a nice gradient, oh yeah, look at that. Instead of having a nice transitional from these colors, you shouldn't see like these, what they're called bands, because you can see a definite line between the colors. You don't want to see that. So I'll probably have to go back through and export this as a MP4 to get higher quality colors. And probably just not having it be a GIF at all is probably going to be the best. Oh dear. Welcome, Wendy Ho, to stuff. Hello. But yeah. It's all ready. If I make this about half, we're still only like, only a minute in. So have a lot more. This might only be like 30 seconds if I cut it down a lot. Editing on PC is difficult. I'm just gonna move my chat just to be a tiny bit wider so I can actually read your, because the heart's always in the way. Because there's always a little heart in the way, so I can actually see what you're saying right there. Sorry about that. I agree. It's like anything, you know, it's a skill. You gotta like hone it and like practice it over time. I usually do it pretty bare bones editing. Like I usually only have like 1 or 2 tracks. I like having everything be in camera, where everything's kind of shot as if it was live action, where I usually don't think about adding special effects too much into my videos. Unless it's impossible to do inside the animation program, or somewhat easier maybe. So I might do like a camera shake or something in After Effects or something. Minimairs, I had to do a bunch of gradients and highlights and shadows and shadings that were going to be tricky inside of Toon Boom, or just take forever to export from Toon Boom, and then having the flexibility to change it afterwards in After Effects. So stuff like that. Usually for my regular cartoons, I usually just kind of leave it as is. I don't add too much glitter or anything else that you would think of. That's the last one for 2020. Next up is 21, Dippy Express. This is this one. Slowly building my timeline here. Okay, so we'll have back-to-back animations. It looks like this is also a GIF, so I'll have to re-export this one as well. This is at a time where I didn't, I think I did have audio or music. No, it's a GIF. It was just a thought that there was music on here. And does it go to black at the end? Oh, it does go to black at the end, but I think it doesn't at the beginning. Oh, it does. Okay, cool. It's just really fast. I could probably... Oh yeah, here's that GIF. Beautiful amount of colors you can get. Like her hair is supposed to be... Yeah. She's supposed to be orange. But the way that the amount of colors I can have on a GIF is actually super limited, so... Yeah, I'll have to re-export that as well. You see the colors and quality of everything else is really low too. Super zoomed in, but yeah. So if I wanted to have an exaggerated, have that be slower, I can move this over by a couple frames and then probably even do its own thing here. Probably like slow it down even more. So when you go from here, it's probably pretty subtle. And I'll probably, when I re-export it, I'll probably go back to the Toon Boom animation itself and then reanimate the... Or I can also remove my fade outs like this and then leave it inside of DaVinci to figure out this kind of this. I can make it harsher or like make it sooner. Do my little fade out sooner. Do something like that. So little tiny little things I could do. Eight pictures. This kind of shows just how many, not how many animations I did way back when. More focus on just getting a whole bunch of images. So for this one, I could, obviously, I think I have the Flash version of this. I could have each one of them be a different picture and then just kind of slide them across to the next one. Like it'll start with Spider-Gwen and then she'll go to the left side and then Arisa will fill her space maybe. And then do like a final zoom out of all of them or something as one big picture. There's a little, fun stuff like that. That's like, I don't have to use it as picture and then fade off, fade in, fade out. I could tell it in a more interesting way by having them kind of zip around or fly around in different places. So it'll be, you kind of get it. I could do a big zoom out. But probably by going back to the original source and, because yeah, you can already see some little fuzzies are coming out. I don't know what to call it, but it's definitely like a texture when it's this low quality. And then go woo, woo, woo. And then it'll just cut to the bottom row kind of a thing. And just go and do it and then do a big zoom out. So that'd be fun. So I'll have to go back to the original file and figure that out. Cut it up as different pictures maybe. Or at least maybe how about it could just be one long strip. And then it wouldn't make sense as a zoom out as two lines, but sure. I could have it as one long strip where Sniper is to the right of Derpy and it just kind of keeps going to the right, maybe. See, this is where it's like, ooh, I can make this more interesting. Ooh, what else can I do? Let's see. 3D Bob Ross. It's this one. This was interesting too. It took me a while to find a file for it. I have a bad organization. All my stuff just is just anywhere. They're somewhat organized, but obviously not enough. Took me forever to find this one. This one also doesn't go to the edge, so I'll have to like zoom in. I actually did have it, I did have like a small camera movement where I had it kind of do this kind of motion back and forth. So I did have an animation to show that it was actually 3D, that there was actually depth into everything. So for this one, I could go and actually render animation of this, so that you'll get that kind of motion back and forth to show that, yeah, it's 3D. So I can do that. So this is gonna take a while. I'm noticing. I'll have to go back and find half of these files again. Ugh. Okay. Russ, re-render for Amy. Switch Pro Controller, art. Pictures. From what time? 7/6. Okay, 7/6. So I got a couple of these that I drew in big. I don't even know what you call it. Those fake fingers. I drew these with a Switch game controller, where I was able to hook up my Switch game controller into Flash and then use it like an Etch-a-Sketch. And then drew the pictures. So that was fun. Just pop these in because I labeled them nice. They should be in the right order. Yay. Let's see. Welcome, vlogger. Good to see you. Doing good. My Thanksgiving was fun. Had a lot of good, yummy foods. Let's see. These are full screen, so I don't have to worry about the paper thing effect again. Yeah. Just worried about trying to get all the editing stuff done. Trying to worry about how these don't look that great. This was actually a GIF or an animation. Let's get the same thing where I can't want to move this over, but it's not enough real estate to actually tell me what I'm doing. This doesn't have any audio, so I'll unlink these. Let's see where that would be. Attributes. I'm used to Premiere, so it's like, where's the color? Why would I want color? Conform block enabled? Let's turn that off. Nope. I want to detach the audio because I don't need audio in this particular one. But if I delete this, then obviously they're connected. Unless I select maybe this. Let's see. No clip. Oh, link clips done. It's at the bottom. Link clips. Control Alt L. There we go. It's now not synced. Boop. Okay. And that deleted the audio channel. So that's good. There was literally no sound in that, but because it was exported as an MP4, that means that it had an audio channel, even though it's silent. So I just needed a way to decouple those. But yeah, I also animated this with a Switch Pro controller, like an Etch-a-Sketch, and just kind of went around and tried to. Wasn't fun doing circles, but yeah, that worked somewhat. Let's see. Rocky. Okay, where's Rocky? It's probably black. Let's see. Don't quite see it. There it is. Last one. So it's the last place to look. Okay. G5 Rock. This is kind of long. This is the first G5 content I really made. So I had no idea about these characters, but I think I got it. It's got its own fade outs, and I think it's pretty good. I think it has audio, so I'll have to research for that because I don't have the audio down here. I think I did music and sound effects for this one, but I didn't quite add them to this particular video itself. Okay. Halloween collab from 10, 26, 21. That's these guys. These three. Beep. Okay. So now I got these guys. These was from interesting stream we did with Cooking Star, where we made little comics and monsters by trying to do them in like the head, the body, and the tail, and try to draw a particular character together and draw a comic book. So that was fun. Okay. Let's move that one. Ooh, SFM. Okay. It's this one. This one's definitely one of my favorites. Let's see. This is animation. It's got audio. I think I muted that. Yeah. So let's see. Now it's technically is a lower. In real size, it might be about this. So of how big the picture is. So it's, I said it expanded it, but I don't know. It's definitely. I think it works. There is some tiny artifacts I'm seeing, but I think that might also just be the way that SFM probably exports it. Especially on very thin lines, I'm seeing some very small amounts of. Yeah, it's got some anti-aliasing that's trying to do. Did I just lose? Well, what happened? We good? Are we back? What happened? Looked like I just lost some. Like my internet connection just went out for a sec. It just bleeped out. Looks like I'm good though. I'm still recording this video. I don't plan on streaming for too much longer anyway, so it'll be okay. But yeah, are you guys back? Are we good? I'm just gonna text you guys. Hopefully. Like, are we back? I'll get to the next one. Yeah, okay, cool. I was like, why is no one letting me know? Am I okay? Okay. Next one is, we're almost there. Derpy Blender Tree. I think that's next one here. This one. This one has audio too. It's got its own fade outs as well, so that's nice. And because it's a MP4 instead of a GIF, it has much nicer quality colors. So even at the lowest colors here, it just looks like a darker version instead of completely moving the hue wrong. And I feel like I want to end it on this because I feel like that's like, oh, that's a good one. Especially because you like start with like these pictures and then you can like end on the year being like, yeah, look at that. That looks pretty cool. Otherwise, it'll end on this. And it's like, it's okay. I don't know. It's not a bad picture, but it's like, probably want to end the video on a good strong note. And it's like, I feel like I end this, especially it'll be like on Monday, which will be like the end of November. So I was like, I don't know if I want to put a Christmas tree on end of November when I can start it in the December video. So yeah. But otherwise, I think that's everything that I want to do. I think I imported all the rough cut of all these. So I think I'm pretty happy with that. Let's see. Woo, woo, woo. Welcome, Crystal. Vlogmas. I haven't heard of that. That sounds like I can figure out what that means, but that's definitely not something I'm good at. So I can do. There's also all these effects. Could add in. I also want to add text. Let's do that. Titles. I think I could just add in basic text. Yeah, I could just add this guy. Why would when you upload a video every day? That sounds like torture. Oh my god. I would not be. I don't know if I could do that. Wow. Jeez. Let's just add burial. For December, yeah. Let's make this black. I don't think I need this guy, actually. Let's just get rid of that. Let's make this guy black. And I think I can add some sort of a stroke, maybe. Sorta? No, it turned back to black. It's changing. Oh, right. Hue. Duh. Yeah, I mean, the fastest upload I've ever really done between videos was like when I tried to challenge myself and try to do a video every week. And even just doing DaVinci animation was like a lot. Like, I don't think I can do that again. Mainly because I want to do good work. And so if I feel like I'm doing it just because I have to as a challenge, I feel like I would explode. I don't think that's something I'd be proud of, you know, for each time. It needs to be done when it's happy, you know, when the video is happy, then I'm happy. Let's do semi-bold. This is what I do at work all day. I just play with text. So I'm just liking all these buttons are a little different. So I was like, oh, let's try bold. Ooh, bold attack. Ooh, black. Ooh. Let's go. 50. Font style, font mixed, alignment, anchor, position. Let's do position. So what I can do is use these for to get the time. Just to get some context of when this was uploaded, so you'd be able to kind of get a sense of when everything with the timeline happened. So I'm lining it up with the bottom of this screen safe area. So I know that if I line it up, obviously if I put it on the bottom left edge, that's where the video timeline little red bar is. So I want to move it like a little bit up. So if I turn off my safe areas, it'll look like that. So I was like, yeah, that's nice and justified over there. Yeah. Nice little rulers to help me out. So sickness manifest. I'm sorry to hear that. The being cats and breakfast. Oh, okay. It's more just daily. you're not trying to make like mini movies or anything. It's just kind of like whatever you're up to each day. Okay. That is just having to do it every day. It makes it hard. Interesting. Any conventions next year? I do like going to Everfree. It's the closest to me. Everfree in Seattle, Washington. Heard they're having some money issues. So I guess if you want to have me go there, you can help, I guess. Donate to them to, or get a badge early. And that'll help make sure that the con actually happens. So, other than that, I think the only pony convention I went to was Brony Fest, or what, Brony? Yeah, BronyCon in 2019. So I went to the very last BronyCon. I think that's about it, really. Let's see. So I make this probably like way shorter, and just have it, this guy, kind of fade in pretty quick, and then maybe after like a couple seconds, so you get a whoop, whoop. Nice soft fade out. It'll probably be in pretty fast and then out slow. Make it something like that. But yeah, otherwise I don't think I'm going anywhere. That isn't my schedule. Well, it's about 3 seconds. And then obviously I need to make all these guys way faster. It's right around 4 seconds. And then maybe have this go for, ooh, slidey. A little faster. Let's see. I think there's video transitions where I can do, yeah, I can do an additive dissolve, so you can see that how it's kind of coming in. I think if I just do that, very plug and play there. Nice. So I can do it for all these now. Probably have it be a little shorter. And then, yeah, just do it for all of them. So I will continue on, because I'm going to end the stream in about 13-ish minutes or so. So I was just kind of giving you a rundown of what I'm going to do. So, yeah. So we're going to have a little text for every new thing. Like, I know that this is, all of these are part of the same set until it gets to here. So I'll just have this, the text here. I want to put it on a new video layer. That's what about audio for now. I'll just kind of copy paste this over here, which, oh my god, I have such a quarrel with Premiere's copy paste. God. That copy paste is, it like wants to do it wherever it wants. Like, even if I unselect everything and say like, oh, I want it to be, you know, I can copy it from video 3 and then unselect everything and then say paste, and it'll put it in between video 1 and then break it up. And it's like, why would you do that? There's plenty of room not there. You can put it on a different layer, please. So this is nice that I can just copy and then unselect, and it'll be on video 3. What concept? Ugh. Yeah. Looks like I'll be doing, and some of these might be darker colors, so I might have to have like a white outline, which I think I do have a little bit. Or I can also just go back in and on this guy, you know, change it to be whatever color I want and be something, so I can be visually something, you know. So you guys should be able to see it. Let's change that. It actually puts out the same frame that I wanted it to. It starts the same frame. And sometimes if I paste in Premiere, it'll paste it on the last frame. So if I pasted it here or something, it'll like be over here. And it's like, what are you doing? Let's see. Let's change this. 1124. I've also noticed that if I change the, if I have an export to version, like if I go back in Toon Boom and then export it with the same name, it'll automatically update this version because it'll think it's the same name and then update it. I was like, wow. It's just goes to show like just how many things that's like, oh, well, Adobe is standard because of a reason, but then, you know, it's like, well, have you tried this? And it's like, oh my god. It's like, wow, this is, it's nicer in other ways. So it's like, wow. I wish I did this sooner, you know. It's good to have the fundamentals, and I guess it's good to start with, like, quote, industry standard stuff for whatever you do. Photography, video, whatever, animation, music. But it's also, you know, good to outgrow those at some point and be like, I don't know. Don't really need to keep using the same programs over and over. Especially because some of them are arguably better. So, like I found out Toon Boom is nicer for animation than Flash. And now I found out DaVinci is actually nicer for editing. It's much more. It's Adobe has a way of just having things and then not really thinking about the customer. Obviously, with all their other debacles and controversies and stuff, but they also don't really go back and like reconsider a lot of their functions and be like, well, what's the buttons that users are most likely to click and or want at a, you know, at a moment's notice. Like I think of it as like a hierarchy of, you know, fingertip closeness to like hand to like an arm reach. And if everything that you want is at an arm's reach away from you, then it's like, well, shouldn't you, you know, recontextualize or reset the hierarchy so that the things that you actually want the most at any given point is actually within a fingertips closeness? It just doesn't make sense to put a lot of stuff between, like in Premiere, I had to like right click and then set up like go to change timing, and then it brings up a little box, and then I type in a number, and then I click OK, and I'm like, huh, is this okay? Huh, I guess not. Right click, speed, box, number, okay. Is that okay? Compared to, I could literally just probably go into speed change here, and then just really just speed this up, and now it's twice as fast. And it's like, what? That kind of stuff where it's like, wait a minute, what the like they forget, like, wait, you have an inspector dang, and it's like I have everything that I would probably need, like the easiest stuff, like speed change and all this kind of stuff is all right here. And it's like, well, why was that hard for me to actually do? Welcome. Hi, Thomas. I'm doing okay. It's getting a little overheated, so I'm dumb some of the decisions that Premiere's doing. So it's hard to say whether or not I'll just go full blown DaVinci, but definitely by trying out, and you know, I've only been using it the last, you know, week or so, really, and it's like I've found so many like, oh, like aha moments. I was like, oh, this can be easier. And I was like, geez, okay, Why was I doing it the hard way? Ugh. So I'll just put these numbers in. and then do a little wrap up for you, and then I gotta go to an appointment real soon, so I can't really talk to you guys for too much longer after that. So yeah, I think we're almost at the end here. We can sort of watch the rough cut of this, I guess. I didn't really play with it enough to get the timings of everything, but at least it'll be relatively all in here, basically. So it looks like it's only about 3 minutes, so almost 3 minutes at most. So might only be like maybe 2.5, maybe like 2 minutes. But yeah, we can just kind of watch this. Maybe I can kind of do my wrap ups, I guess, right now, because I do gotta go pretty soon. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. I think I talked about this a little bit earlier at the start that mine was good. I was able to have some good food. A family member that was wanting to come up to our house got sick, so they didn't want to, join us, actually come in and be like, oh, we'll get everyone else here sick. So he stayed home. And then I had the idea. I was like, well, why can't we, have a virtual him, have him on Zoom, and then put him at the table, and then have dinner together. So we actually sort of did that. We had him on Zoom, and then the dinner wasn't ready when we planned to have the Zoom meeting itself. So we just kind of just talked, and it was real nice. We caught up, and then I had dinner around 1, but you really don't need a dinner after Thanksgiving if you have it around lunchtime. So that was really good. It was really fun. And thank you guys for watching the my little Derpy Amazing Circus parody thing. Thanks for those comments of is this a digital circus meme? Yes. Not sure what to say there. Yes. Wouldn't really call it a meme as much as a parody, where I took the same sort of angles and shots and whatevers, and put my own spin on it. I wanted to change the narrative, so that Derpy's just upset that she forgot to get any food. It wasn't really clear with everything, I guess, but I guess it's okay. Because I actually imagined another character off to the side, like passing the plate over, and then Fluttershy would be like, "Oh, look, a plate of mushroom. Okay, hey Derpy, do you want one?" And so that's more what I was thinking with the story. So if it wasn't as short, if I designed it more as a regular, widescreen video, then obviously I'll be able to have more characters at the table, and then would explain that a little bit better. But because it was opposite directions, there was only so much room horizontally. I think I really didn't have that too much of a wide view, so yeah. But yeah, hope this was entertaining in some form. Next week we are going back to Color Splash, so yeah, look out for that. I will try and maybe grind to get some more cards that will actually allow me to jump. I think that'll be probably a good time investment to try and get some restock my cards and buy some more and whatever. So hopefully by next time I'll be more prepared, and we'll continue with that Color Splash journey. I'll keep working on more projects. I still got that commission I really gotta finish, and then get back to work on the movie, and I'll get this hopefully by Monday morning, because I'm gonna have the appointment tonight, and then means I probably won't have time to complete it for tomorrow, so I will have to work on this Sunday and get all the other extra edits that I want to do. Add some music because I only got music at the very end here. And yeah, so next week will be this video on Monday, and then we'll do a stream of Color Splash on Saturday. So hope to see you guys then. So thank you guys so much. But yeah, I gotta get going now. So hope this was fun. And yeah, I'll see you next time. So thank you guys. Alrighty. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Okay. Thank you.